All right, so we're diving headfirst into the world of Binance today, ready to explore the nuts and bolts of this crypto platform.
It really is more of an ecosystem than just a platform when you think about it.
That's true. And just like venturing into any new territory, we got to be prepped for whatever comes our way, especially on the security front.
Right. Absolutely. Security is paramount in the crypto space.
It reminds me of the time I finally took the plunge with a hardware security key. That thing was like a foreign object at first, a physical key for my digital life. Who would have thought? But let me tell you, once I got past that initial learning curve, the feeling of knowing my crypto was locked down tight, well, there's nothing quite like it.
It's a different way of thinking. We're so used to traditional banking with all its safety nets and regulations.
Right, like the FDIC insurance we've all heard about.
Exactly. But with crypto, it's a whole new ballgame.
We're essentially our own bankers.
Precisely, which is why understanding and utilizing every security measure Binance offers is absolutely critical.
No more calling up the bank manager to bail us out if something goes wrong, huh?
Not quite.
Yep.
So, step one in our Binance adventure is setting up a secure account. And the first decision you'll face is choosing between a personal or entity account, which basically means are you an individual or a business?
Makes sense. Got to keep those personal and business dealings separate.
It's crucial, especially when tax season rolls around. You want to be on the right side of the law.
Absolutely. Can't forget about Uncle Sam. Now, speaking of things that need protecting, let's talk about passwords. I know it seems obvious, but I can't overstate this enough.
A strong, unique password is non-negotiable.
You read my mind. It's like the first line of defense against those digital bad guys.
Couldn't agree more. And to bolster that defense even further, we have two-factor authentication, or 2FA as it's commonly known.
Ah, yes, 2FA, the trusty sidekick to our password superhero.
Think of it like this. Your password is the key to your front door, right?
Right.
2FA is like having a security guard checking your ID before you can even think about putting that key in the lock.
Okay, I like that analogy. Double the protection, double the peace of mind.
Exactly. And Binance doesn't stop there. They offer various 2FA options to choose from.
Oh, really? So it's not just a one-size-fits-all approach? Tell me more.
So you've got your security key, that physical USB key we talked about earlier, which adds a tangible layer of protection. Then there's the Binance or Google Authenticator app.
I've used those before. They generate a new code every minute, right?
That's right. So even if someone gets their hands on your password, they're still stuck without that ever-changing code.
Pretty clever. And are there any other options for those who might not want a physical key or an app?
Binance also offers phone or email verification as a last resort.
So it's like choosing your level of security clearance to enter your account. I like it. But wait, there's more, right? What about these anti-phishing codes and whitelist functions I've heard whispers about?
Ah, you've done your homework. Those are two more security measures that Binance has brilliantly implemented.
Lay it on me, because honestly, all this talk of security is getting me a little paranoid. In a good way, of course.
Well, picture the anti-phishing code as your personal bat signal against those pesky scammers lurking in the digital shadows.
Okay, I can already see the bat symbol flashing in my inbox.
So you choose a unique code, something memorable, and Binance will include it in every single legitimate email they send you, no exceptions.
So if an email claiming to be from Binance lands in my inbox without that code, it's a scam, plain and simple.
Delete it immediately. Don't even think twice.
Got it. Bat signal or bust. And now for the whitelist, I'm picturing a VIP list, but for my crypto, am I on the right track?
You're remarkably close. It's essentially a VIP list of pre-approved cryptocurrency addresses for withdrawals.
Okay, so instead of bouncers checking my name at the club, it's my crypto address is getting the green light.
And here's the beauty of it. Even in a worst-case scenario where your account is compromised, the hacker can only withdraw your crypto to those whitelisted addresses, which you control.
That's brilliant. It's like putting the hacker in a digital escape room with only one way out that leads right back to you.
Precisely. It's all about limiting the damage and keeping your crypto safe and sound.
I'm seriously impressed. Binance has really thought of everything when it comes to user safety, it seems.
It's all about layers, minimizing risk at every possible turn.
Layers of digital armor. I like it. Now that we've laid down a rock-solid foundation of security, I'm itching to start building. Let's talk about actually getting our hard-earned cash onto this platform. Okay, so we've got our Binance account all set up, Fort Knox level security in place, but even a digital fortress needs supplies, right? So let's talk about actually getting our money onto the platform.
It's an essential step, and you're right. It's not as simple as swiping a credit card at the supermarket. We're entering the realm of fiat to crypto, meaning we're converting traditional currencies, those dollars and euros we're used to, into digital assets.
It's like that bridge we need to cross to enter the exciting world of crypto.
It's more like the on-ramp to the crypto highway, and just like any highway, there are multiple entry points.
So what are our options for merging onto this digital expressway? Lay it on me.
Binance offers a few different on-ramps, each with its own set of advantages and disadvantages. You could go with a classic bank transfer, use a debit or credit card for convenience, or even explore the world of peer-to-peer P2P trading.
P2P trading, now that has a certain ring to it, kind of like finding a secret entrance to the crypto party.
It's an option for sure, but for the sake of this deep dive, let's stick to those main roads, bank transfers and cards. Those are the most common and usually the simplest for beginners to wrap their heads around.
Sounds like a plan. Keeps things nice and straightforward. Now, when it comes to these two main options, I'm guessing the key differences come down to speed and cost. Am I right?
You're spot on. Those are the two factors that often make or break a decision, especially in the world of finance.
Especially cost. Hit me with those juicy details because, let's be honest, everyone loves saving a buck or two.
I hear you. You'll often find that bank transfers are the most cost-effective route. In some cases, they might even be free. Why? Well, banks tend to view crypto platforms as just another business, nothing too out of the ordinary.
So they don't necessarily slap on those extra fees like they might for, say, an international wire transfer.
Precisely. They treat it like a regular old transaction, which is great news for our wallets.
Music to my ears. But I'm guessing this cost-effectiveness comes with a trade-off. It can't be all sunshine and rainbows, right?
You're right, there's always a catch. Bank transfers, while easy on the wallet, might take a couple of days to process. It's not the instant gratification we've come to expect in our fast-paced digital world.
So if I need my crypto fix right here, right now, what are my options?
If you're all about that instant gratification, then card deposits are your best bet. It's quick, it's convenient, but here comes that trade-off again. This convenience often comes with a price tag attached.
Credit card companies and their fees. A tale as old as time.
You've got that right. They often see crypto purchases as cash advances, which, as we know, come with higher fees compared to regular purchases.
So it's a balancing act, a delicate dance between speed and savings.
Exactly. It all depends on your priorities and what's important to you at that moment.
Makes sense. Now, let's say I'm playing the long game, embracing the zen of patience, and opting for that often free bank transfer. Walk me through it step by step, like I'm a newbie staring at the Binance app for the very first time.
Okay, picture this. You're in the Binance app, and you'll see a section called Wallet. That's your starting point.
Got it, I see it.
From there, you'll navigate to fiat and spot. And don't let those terms scare you. They just refer to traditional currencies and the spot trading market.
Okay, so far so good. No complicated jargon yet.
We're keeping it simple. Now, you'll choose the currency you want to deposit, let's say euros for this example, and then select the bank transfer option. Binance will then become your new best friend, providing you with all the essential information you need. Think account numbers, SWIFT codes, any specific instructions your bank might require, basically everything to ensure a smooth transfer.
So it's like Binance is handing me a treasure map, guiding me through the treacherous terrain of international bank transfers.
You could say that. You take that information, head over to your bank's website or app, set up the transfer, and boom, your euros are on their way to your Binance account, ready to be converted into crypto gold.
I like the sound of that, but I have a feeling we're not always starting from scratch. What if we already have some Bitcoin chilling in a digital wallet somewhere, just waiting to join the party on our new Binance account?
You're thinking ahead. I like it. And the good news is, Binance makes transferring crypto from external wallets relatively painless.
All right, I'm starting to feel like a crypto pro already. We've built ourselves a digital Fort Knox on Binance, funded it with our hard-earned cash, and even airlifted our Bitcoin stash right in.
You're catching on quick. But now comes the truly exciting part. The whole reason we're here buying and selling crypto.
The moment we've all been waiting for. Time to dive into the trading trenches.
It's more like stepping onto a high-tech trading floor. But instead of frantic hand gestures and yelling, it's all about clicking those buttons with confidence.
And speaking of clicking buttons, I'm seeing a lot of talk about crypto pairs. What's the deal with those? It sounds a bit like something out of a sci-fi movie.
It's not as futuristic as it sounds, I promise. Crypto pairs just mean you're trading one cryptocurrency for another.
Okay, so instead of trading my dollars for euros like I would on a European vacation.
You're swapping Bitcoin for Ethereum. Or maybe Litecoin for some Binance coin?
I'm starting to see the light, or should I say, the crypto pair. So let's say I'm eyeing some Ethereum. Everyone's been raving about it lately. How do I make that happen on Binance?
Let's use the Bitcoin USDT pair from our source material as a prime example.
USDT, that's Tether, right? I've heard whispers about stablecoins.
You heard right. USDT, or Tether, is a stablecoin, which means its value is designed to mirror a stable asset, in this case, the US dollar. So one USDT generally equals one good old-fashioned US dollar.
Ah, so it's like having a digital dollar within the crypto universe. Makes sense.
Exactly. So when you're trading that Bitcoin USDP pair, you're basically using your Bitcoin to buy USDT.
Like a mini digital currency exchange booth right there in my Binance account.
You got it. And Binance makes this process pretty darn easy, even for those who are new to the crypto rodeo. They've got this handy feature called the convert function.
Convert sounds straightforward enough. I like it.
It's as simple as it sounds. You choose the cryptocurrency you're selling, select the one you want to buy, punch in the amount, and Binance takes care of the rest.
Now that sounds dangerously easy, like I could do it in my sleep.
It's designed to be intuitive. But for those who want to dive deeper, who want to explore the more advanced trading strategies, Binance has them covered too.
There's always another level, isn't there?
For sure. Binance offers a classic trading view. And that's where you'll find all the bells and whistles, complex charts, order books, the kind of tools that seasoned traders swear by.
Sounds intense, but I can already feel my inner crypto enthusiast getting excited.
There's a whole world of trading strategies to explore, but for today, in the spirit of keeping things approachable, we'll stick with our trusty convert function.
A wise decision, I'd say. But even with just scratching the surface, I can already tell that Binance is so much more than just buying and selling.
You're hitting the nail on the head. It's an entire ecosystem, a bustling digital city with different districts to explore.
Like what? Give me a taste of these uncharted crypto territories.
Well, there's staking, for example. It's like earning interest on your crypto holdings, similar to a traditional savings account, but with a digital twist.
Passive income. Even in the crypto world, I like it.
And then there's the Binance Launchpad, which gives users a chance to get in early on new crypto projects. Kind of like having access to the ground floor of a tech startup before it goes public.
It's amazing to see how much this space has evolved, from those early days of Bitcoin to the complex platforms we have today.
It's a testament to the power of innovation and decentralization.
That's for sure. But for now, my friend, it seems we've reached the end of our Binance deep dive.
We've covered a lot of ground, that's for sure.
From setting up a Fort Knox level account to navigating the ins and outs of trading, I feel like we've barely scratched the surface.
There's always more to explore, but hopefully this deep dive has given our listeners a solid foundation to build upon.
Absolutely. But before we set them loose on the wild world of Binance, I'd like to leave our listeners with a little something to ponder, a question to spark their curiosity.
A mental nugget to chew on.
Precisely. So here it is. As platforms like Binance continue to grow, evolve, becoming more integrated into our daily lives, do you think they could eventually become more commonplace than traditional banks?
Now that's a question worth considering.
It is. As the lines between the physical and digital realms continue to blur, it begs the question, what does the future of finance hold? And that, my friends, is your cue to keep exploring, keep learning, and keep diving deep into this ever-evolving world of cryptocurrency.